In this video, we will be discussing the purpose of marketing. We will look at exactly what marketing is and how it can be used to identify, understand, and inform customers, leading to increased sales. So what is marketing? The dictionary defines marketing as the action or business of promoting and selling products or services, including market research and advertising. Marketing is the process of getting people interested in your business's product or service. This happens through market research, analysis, and understanding your customers' interests. To all the teachers out there, show all of these videos without any ads and gain access to our growing library of over 500 teaching worksheets. Why not visit BizzWizard.co.uk to find out more? Many students think that marketing is just making adverts and informing people about your product. If marketing is a wheel, advertising is one spoke of that wheel. Marketing involves product development, market research, product distribution, public relations, and customer service. Marketing is necessary for every stage of the business's selling process and is used to identify their audience, communicate with them, and build brand loyalty over time. Advertising is just one component of marketing. It's a way a business spreads awareness of a product or service. Put simply, it's not the only method used by marketers to sell their product. Modern marketing began in the 1950s as people started to use more than just print media, such as newspapers, adverts, and posters, to promote a product. As TV and soon the internet entered households, it was much easier to target your audience. Over the last 70 years, marketers have become increasingly important to fine-tuning how a business sells a product to its customers. Now that we have looked at what marketing is, let's consider its purpose. Marketing can be used for any of the following purposes: identifying customers, understanding customers, informing customers, and finally, increasing sales. Before we look at each one individually, let's first introduce this video's main example. This is Daniel Jarvis. Unfortunately, due to losing his job at a local factory, he has found himself out of work and in need of an income, and is considering starting his own dog walking business. Ever since he was a child, he has loved dogs. He has 2 of his own, and he walks them for hours every day. Daniel will be able to use marketing to increase his chance of the business being a success. Firstly, he can use marketing to identify potential customers. Bring this video and over 100 more to life with fun, interactive games, quizzes, and case studies. Why not try the first 25 completely free by visiting BizzWizard.co.uk. Daniel knows he wants to offer a dog walking service, but who needs this service? Male customers? Female customers? Old customers? Young customers? He can use the process of market research, which we will discuss in more detail in another video, to identify who exactly is likely to need this service. For example, there may be lots of people who need their dogs walking in Daniel's area, but if there are also lots of dog walkers, it may make it difficult to initially gain customers. Without customers, or more importantly their dogs, Daniel will not have a business. He can also use marketing to better understand these customers. His research will allow him to have a much better understanding of exactly what these customers want from his service. For example, Daniel may find from his market research that one of the key things these customers are concerned with is whether they can truly trust a dog walker. Dogs are considered part of the family by most, and trusting somebody to take them out is a very big deal. Daniel's research could inform him that in order to get more customers, he needs to develop a strong social media presence, with reviews from customers who have already used his service. By doing so, potential new customers may have more faith in Daniel's abilities to walk their dog. Marketing can be used to inform potential customers of your product through the use of advertising, which, as we have discussed, is just part of marketing. Remember, marketing is undertaken by almost every business, and they can be both big and small. Some large companies may spend millions of pounds on advertising, whereas Daniel may only be in a position to spend a few £100. The amount of money spent does not change the purpose, which is to make the customer aware that you and your product even exist. We will discuss in detail the different forms of advertising, but you should know that it is always present, though people may not be aware of it. In today's world, advertising uses every possible media to get its message through. It does this via television, print such as magazines and journals. It may use radio, the internet, sometimes even people such as celebrities. This is known as endorsements. Each of the video courses over at BizzWizard.co.uk also includes an interactive business case study that applies the knowledge learnt to a real-world scenario. There are over 1,000 multiple-choice questions, each with detailed feedback, which tests students' understanding of the content. Why not visit BizzWizard.co.uk to find out more? For Daniel, he may want to keep things simple. He has a limited budget to spend on advertising, and where and how he advertises is likely to become more important than the amount he spends. If Daniel thinks through his use of marketing, he will be able to inform many potential customers, even on this limited budget. Daniel should probably consider focusing his advertising on social media and adverts in the local papers, as this is likely to have the most impact on customer awareness in these circumstances. The final purpose of marketing we will discuss is increasing sales. Marketing is often likely to have a direct impact on sales revenue, the amount of money taken by the business. Increased revenue will give a business the opportunity to expand and fight for more market share. So how can a business use marketing to increase sales? Firstly, when considering a marketing campaign, a business may choose to increase advertising. This should help to improve customer awareness, hopefully leading to more sales. Next, when looking at the products sold, a business may decide to innovate one of their own existing products. For example, a software company releasing a new version, or a car company like BMW releasing a new model. This will increase the business's product range, and they may go further by adding completely new products that they have not previously sold. This again would be done in the hope of increasing revenue. The marketing team of a business will also consider the price of a product, and they may decide that actually lowering the price will increase the total revenue. Keeping the numbers simple, if only 100 customers purchase your product when you have priced it at £5, then you have made a total sales revenue of £500. If you decide to lower the price to £3 and now 1,000 customers have bought your product, you have made a total sales revenue of £3,000. Remember though, sales revenue is not profit, and it does not take into account the costs involved in the production, distribution, and sale of your products. Reducing prices too low may mean the business is actually losing money, even though it has a higher sales revenue. Finally, marketing could be used to identify new points of sale, places that the customer can buy your product. They may even identify an entirely new way of delivering the product. As an example, books, films and music are now digitally downloaded and streamed along with being sold as a physical product. As we have seen, marketing has many different purposes, and used correctly can be one of the most important functions of a business. Daniel will need to carefully consider how he hopes to use marketing to increase revenue in an effort to improve his chances of success. This has been the BizzWizard. See you in the next video.